Rigathi Gachagua is now calling on Kenyan workers to unite and form a new labor movement separate from the Central Organization of Trade Unions, that is COTU. Speaking in Nairobi during the launch of a 2026 labor market and worker welfare report, Gachagua launched a scathing attack on COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli, accusing him of abandoning his duty to defend workers' rights. Gachagua also expressed concern about what he termed the quote-unquote diminishing dignity of Kenya on the international stage, following remarks by President William Ruto during his visit to Tanzania. Sydney Chazima has more.
A new political push is emerging in Kenya labor sector, with DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua and allies including Fazul Mohammed calling for the formation of an alternative workers' movement, arguing that the current labor leadership no longer represents Kenyan workers.
It's about time we created another alternative organization to champion the rights of the Kenyan workers.
There have been over 10 prime ministers who have served in the UK, but still we have the same person leading the labor movement. Your Excellency, that labor movement must be restructured. And if there is a decision that has to be made, people have to walk away from COTU.
The group says the proposed movement will better defend workers' interests, though they acknowledge potential hurdles in registering it.
The staff union, the management, the supervisors, all of us are rallying call to replace COTU with the new labor.
I know William Ruto, through the Registrar of Trade Unions, will frustrate the registration of that organization. But again, mine is just to assure you, get your paperwork in order, get the members in order.
Gachagua used the launch of the new labor movement report on Kenya's job market and worker welfare for 2026, held in a Nairobi hotel, to sharply criticize the current state of labor representation.
The Atwolis of this world are a disgrace to the Kenyan worker. I cannot understand how workers every year, every time there is an election for COTU, they go and vote back this mzee.
The tensions centered on COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli, whom Gachagua accused of betraying workers after praising President William Ruto during the Labor Day celebrations in Vihiga County.
He is now the lead praise singer of the William Ruto praise and worship team. He is the lead soloist. He sings with both bass and soprano. To praise a man who has made the lives of workers hell.
Beyond labor politics, Gachagua also criticized President Ruto's recent trip to Tanzania, alleging that his remarks there embarrassed Kenya on the international stage.
The man has become so bold that he is now announcing non-existent projects in a neighboring country. You know, it's so embarrassing to our country.
The report launched at the event painted a bleak picture of Kenya's labor situation, highlighting rising unemployment and deepening economic pressures despite government assertions of economic growth. Sydney Chazima, TV 47.